Lots of controversy. I'm way late on this. I'm gonna just put in my 2 cents. So, as everyone knows right now, Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, and as a huge Daniel Bryan mark, Bryan Danielson mark, American Dragon mark, you know, if I had done this video right after the Royal Rumble, you would have heard all kinds of expletives, all kinds of F words and S words. Oh, we're all grown people here. All kinds of fucks and shits and all that other stuff. I have grown to accept it because at a certain level, I should not be surprised. A lot of people threw out all this outrage because Roman Reigns won. But but when you really look at it, shouldn't you have been pissed this whole time? I mean, Cena won the title 15 times, but there was no, you know, anti-movement against that. You have bunnies out here dry humping Adam Rose with his Exotic Express, but nobody flips the channel because WWE has understood that no matter how much shit they shovel you, right, you will still tune in every Monday. You understand? They can do whatever the hell they want. I remember the era, I think this is about probably 2009 to like 2000, late 11-ish, of just straight GMs or anonymous GMs. The anonymous GM with the stupid laptop gimmick. That or the special guest host with like Bob Barker and all these random people, and you really didn't even care. I think the highlight of that was when Randy Orton RKO'd one of the special guest hosts. I laughed. But me included, I'm guilty of this too. I would just continue to tune in after, you know, crappy decision after crappy decision, after Cena win, after Cena win, after Cena win. Brock comes back. He immediately loses in a pay-per-view to John Cena. Now you have Daniel Bryan, the most over guy in the company right now. All right, it ain't just, and I hate this idea that it's only the IWC. It's only these computer fans that love Daniel Bryan. Did you not hear the crowd at Philly? Did everybody have a computer on them there? Is that the entirety of the IWC? Are those kids with the Daniel Bryan t-shirts, are they the IWC too? Huh? When he won at WrestleMania, the 70,000 plus, were there a bunch of laptops over there? People going crazy over Daniel Bryan's win, doing the yes chants, they're all the IWC too? When he did the championship ceremony, right? When they're supposed to combine the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship together with John Cena and Randy Orton, and you had all the ex-champions in the back with CM Punk cracking up, and everybody's chanting Daniel Bryan. They're all the IWC too? Really? Maybe they just really connect with this guy, and I don't know. They really want him to be the top guy. Now, this is not me dumping on Roman Reigns. I don't even hate Roman Reigns. I want him to succeed. I actually saw him before he started cutting all these suffer and succotash promos and whatnot, and saying donkey dung and you know, and Superman and Man of Steel and once upon a time, Big Show, blah 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 blah. And I'm supposed to get behind this guy. I actually saw a couple of interviews recently of him in 2012 when he was in NXT. I think it was a heel back then, Liaki, and he sounded decent, man. He wasn't, you know, Roddy Piper or anything, but he was better than what he is now. But it's just this crazy against the grain mentality of the WWE. I mean, like they gave us what we wanted in 2000. What am I talking? 2000 last year. They gave us what we wanted in WrestleMania 30, right? Well, what most of us wanted. I'm not going to say everybody's a Daniel Bryan fan. They gave us that, but that was because fan outrage was bananas. They even signed, and a lot of people don't know this, fans actually signed a 100,000 signed petition, sent it to the White House just for Daniel Bryan to main event WrestleMania. It was nuts, right? There's still a great amount of, you know, outrage. Even this whole canceled WWE Network thing that fizzled out literally like a day after, because I understand that a lot of fans don't have as much conviction. They'll say they cancel the network and then tune in the Monday after. Oh, just see what happens. Nothing's gonna change unless you change. Meaning, if you want change, hit them where it hurts, their wallets. you can't expect things to change by just sitting there and booing all the time, right? Look where that got you with John Cena. You don't like John Cena. You're the guy saying Cena sucks when, you know, kids and soccer moms are saying let's go Cena. Cena sucks for like what, 10 years, and the dude's still at the top. So what has chanting really gotten you? You know what I'm saying? And the last, I mean, Roman Reigns is gonna main event Mania. Like, there's no two ways about it. It is what it is. Hopefully, he can pick up his mic work so it's, you know, tolerable. I have really nothing to look forward to at WrestleMania. Sting versus Triple H, So I didn't watch it. I didn't watch Sting wrestle in TNA. Why would I watch him in the WWE wrestle? He's like what, almost 50, if not 50, maybe even over 50. I don't know how old he is. So he's way out of his prime, so I really don't care. If I wanted to go to watch a Sting match, I'll go back and watch old WCW matches when he beat Hogan. That was awesome. You know what I mean? And he was like in his prime back then. You know? So if I really cared, I'd go back then to go see it. So I really don't care about that match. Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Like, I'm not really like crazy about it. The Andre the Giant Battle Royale, it would matter to me if the guy who won it last time wasn't shitted on this entire time. That being Cesaro. Cesaro won the thing, and now he's like tag teaming with Tyson Kidd on the lower card. So, you know, much that Battle Royale does for your career. I guess Randy Orton will probably come back for Seth Rollins. Yes, that's cool. You're probably going to see... I would like to see a Phoenix Splash into an RKO. That'd be pretty cool. The main event, I know Roman's gonna win, so I really don't care. Cena versus Rusev. Cena. Anyway, next. And now everybody's lobbying for this Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler match. It might be a great match. The ceiling might even be 5 stars. But at the end of the day, what does it really do for you? What does it do for you? You get the match, okay. The Raw after, Dolph Ziggler's still going to be in the mid card. Daniel Bryan's still going to be neglected, and Roman Reigns is going to be the top guy. So this is basically WWE throwing you a bone. And now a bunch of people are cool. Like, yeah, we're going to get Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. Whoop-de-doo. It's going to be a great match. I heard it's actually going to open WrestleMania. Right? They're the curtain jerk. But everybody's cool with that. They weren't cool with Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. I mean, because you've seen it too many times. But now it's Daniel Bryan versus Ziggler. Right? I mean, they're not... It's going to be a great match, but... So, it doesn't change anything. This is WWE throwing you a bone so you don't complain anymore, basically. Oh, let's give them their internet darlings so they'll shut up and we could just keep pushing Roman Reigns so everything will be fine, you know. We need them to shut up and we need them to subscribe to the network. That's why we have February free. And people are dumb enough to fall for it. Whatever. I know nothing's really going to change. I'm kind of really against watching WWE at all. Like, I'm actually looking forward. I don't know if UFC... Is UFC 183 happening right now? No, it's like, I got like... If it's today, it's probably like in like 17 minutes. But that's it. That's my point of view. If you disagree, that is perfectly fine. But this is my pseudo rant. It's just... I would be angry, but I'm just more like bummed out. You know, it's accepting the shit that's being shoveled to you. And as far as Roman Reigns goes, man, he can be a great talent. He can be. I wish he would have more time for people to actually connect with him and maybe understand him a bit better, to see his ups and downs. Because I think that's what's happening with Ryback. Ryback was getting shoved down people's throats. There was a time where that was happening, but people were just chanting Goldberg at him, and nobody really gave a shit. Now they see the ups and downs with him. He went through a lot of shit. They don't even chant Goldberg to the guy anymore. They just chant feed me more. They connect with him more. You understand? Roman Reigns now is just getting, let's just go all steam ahead, full steam ahead with this guy. And people are not accepting it. You know, he's just being gifted the world when other guys who are, in my opinion, more talented aren't. So what are you gonna do? And I don't hate Roman Reigns and nothing like that. It's just, it just kind of comes off as unfair to me, you know. Another thing, I saw this video is running a bit long. I'm just gonna wrap this up with this last point. I saw an interview with him and Sam Roberts. Dude said, "You can't criticize me." I'm paraphrasing, but people who criticize him have no right to criticize him because they can't even do a lockup. They can't even wrestle. So how can you criticize a wrestler if you're not a wrestler yourself? This makes no sense because I don't play in the NBA, but I could tell you straight up the Knicks suck ass right now, right? And I'm from New York, and that pains me to say. I could tell you the Mets suck. I don't play in the MLB. The Mets do suck. That pains me again because I'm from Queens. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you people suck because they suck. What am I gonna do? Say, oh, well, no, you know, I'm not. Let me think. Who's okay? I'm not a wrestler, but I can't tell you that Brock Lesnar, as great as he is, isn't that great on the mic. Why? Because I never picked up a mic on a live Raw. I can't tell you that, really. That's stupid as hell. But me, not as let's say I was praising Roman Reigns. Now I can talk good about you because, you know, I'm praising you, but I'm not a wrestling, you know what I mean? I'm not a wrestler, but I could praise you. I hope that makes sense. Meaning, basically, the only way you could criticize somebody is if you're in their field, apparently, according to Roman Reigns. But he can take all the praise in the world, and you don't have to be in his field. You understand what I'm saying? But whatever. People are just going to tune in on Monday anyway. So who cares what I say? Who cares what anybody says? Who cares what Philly said, saying, oh, screw this? Who cares what anybody else who wanted to cancel the network says? Who cares what anybody who boos Roman Reigns says? We're all just internet marks, apparently. Although, you know, the WWE uses social network out the asshole. I'm telling you to go on Twitter. They're not internet fans, but me, who, if I happen to complain on a laptop, like I'm doing right now, then I'm an internet mark. But if I happen to suck Vince's balls on a laptop and say WWE is the greatest thing in the world, then I'm not an internet. You understand this ass backwards logic? But whatever. Everybody's going to tune in on Monday and Thursday and just get more shit shoveled down their throat because WWE knows they can get away with it. So whatever. And Daniel Bryan, the most over guy in the company, one of the best wrestlers in the company. I'm not going to say the best because they have a lot of great wrestlers in the company. I'm not going to overrate the guy that much. But one fact, you know, stands. He is literally the most over guy in the company, the most popular guy in the company. But that don't mean shit. Whatever. Apparently, to get to the top, unless, you know, you give Vince a boner, you won't get pushed to the top. You know? Unless Vince has wet dreams about you, you will not get pushed to the top. So, that's the way the WWE is. But, you know, let me know what you think. I'm done. Was that a message? Whatever. I'm done. That's it. Let me know your opinions below if you agree, disagree. I'm just trying to start a discussion. I actually am not starting this discussion because a lot of people are talking about it right now. I'm continuing this discussion. So anybody out there listening to this, just let me know what you think. And that's it. This is my whatever. It's not a rant shit. Comment, rate, and subscribe.